I forgot the command to reset laps, isn't it? Yeah. Change laps. Is everybody lined up? Extinct, line yourself up. You're fat and slow. Alright, Extinct will start TTB then. Okay, thank you, Extinct Bonnie. Everybody in their cars? Caution out. Stream has started. I'm gonna assume we're going around once before we double up because of the laps we are at. The order should be unscripted, Henry, Honk, Cass, Business, Only, Extinct, Xander. Sure, Extinct. You do you, buddy. Unscripted, Henry, Honk, Cass, Business, Only, Xander, Extinct. Double up on the back stretch. And leader controls in the restart zone. It will be 3 incidents or 3 cars before a caution. I trust we can have a race better than Michigan, but just as good with the amount of cautions we had. Coming to the green flag here. We are green. Good restart by everybody. Way to keep it respectful. We are 3 wide there for a second. Business drops all the way back. Henry slow off the restart, making his way back up to second after falling back. James, if you want to commentate now, is the perfect time to start doing that.
Okay.
And Only having a skill issue in the back.
Third. I won't lie, Honk qualifying third. That surprised me.
Honk qualifying third? What, after Michigan?
Honk qualifying third. Yeah, after Michigan, it was not a good showing for Honk.
Poor Honk. He has some talent, just not at Michigan.
Honk might be better at short tracks. Honk going a little bit loose there, fishtailing down the back straight.
Also, incidents that you cause yourself are not going to be counted as the 3. Unless it's having a skill issue into pit lane, then I'll count it, because, yeah.
Whoever caused the incident is completely determined by officials.
Yep, 3 wide.
Judge, jury, and executioner. 3 wide, Honk gets the short stick there. Gonna drop back 2 positions.
Yeah, me and James are the judge and jury, and I'm also the executioner. I don't know if James is the executioner, perhaps.
Honk is shuffled to the outside. He's going to keep dropping positions, but the slipstream on this track seems to be crazy.
I don't know if there is draft, but the high lane momentum will come into play.
High lane momentum looks insane.
Yeah, these are momentum-based setups. So, if you have good momentum out of corners, you will have a very good run down the backstretch. Extinct.
Henry.
Don't do that again. That'll be warning 2 next time you do something like that, Bubba. Extinct all the way up into second now.
After starting in last place.
After voluntarily going last. As he always does at like every track. Who's in the back there? That looks like Caston, probably. As per usual. Xander all the way in the back. I don't know what happened to him. If you want to watch... Well, you're going to commentate, so I'll just watch the back part of the pack. And you can commentate from the front.
Henry and Honk fighting. A little bit of collision with the wall.
Yeah. Xander, I straight up don't know what happened. Was that like a self-contained incident? Your screen is black. Okay, so it was. Got it. Is it still black? I'd hope not, because you're actually driving well for it to be black. Okay, good. Single filed out now. Extinct going
Honk
his
is
low, high,
Honk
low
is
line.
reeling in only here. Henry not close, not far behind.
Definitely not.
Henry's gonna go for a
3 wide
move.
almost. Henry
A huge dive up the inside. He's gonna lose
try not
almost
to go on
all
the
of his
apron
momentum though.
that
He's not gonna
late.
be able to hold on to this lead.
Could cause an incident there, bub.
Huge little bit of fishtailing from Honk.
Yeah, up at the front, Extinct with his low to high to low line. Gaining on unscripted very
Oh,
quick.
Honk. Honk
He's going to
saves
be
it. That was
there.
beautiful.
2 wide for the lead. Single fouled back out. Unscripted with
Incredible
a
save
better
from
run.
Honk there. How did he hold on to that without spinning out?
2 wide for third. Arcane Magic has joined the game. That's very unfortunate. I wonder when he's going to start fanboying.
The server's
Uh,
got a little bit more low quality.
if he starts fanboying, I hope it's over unscripted.
Unscripted, and we
Extinct
have Extinct Bonnie trying to
Extinct
chase him down right
prioritizing his
now.
exits and runs onto the backstretch while Unscripted is going for a good mix
That
of
looks like
corner
a
speed
really solid line from Extinct. He's got a ton of
on
momentum.
the outside.
He's going to be around
More
the
momentum.
outside. Drop down low, but he catches some in the apron. He's going to lose the momentum he just gained.
Why did he say let's go scripted? Somebody into the wall, into the inside wall apparently, based on those skid marks I just saw.
Don't know how that happened,
Tell him
but
to cheer for unscripted.
Extinct is looking for a move on Unscripted,
Extinct
but
is
he loses
certainly going
traction
for it.
drifting into 3 and 4.
When the laps go up, bruh. Okay, Extinct falling back a little bit more. Battling in the back very hard. I think those are two teammates, Honk and Business. Henry trying to get past Honk. He's going to be on the inside with much more momentum from that high to low line. Xander getting very close to being lapped.
Extinct's high to low line seems to be way faster per lap than
Yeah,
Unscripted's
it
low line.
usually is in like most tracks because of the momentum you get from diving down on the banking. But I don't think unscripted is gonna change strategies that much. Learning a new line mid race can be very bad. Who is that? Cast in warning 1, or is that Honk? I don't know. Let me check. It
We're coming up on a
was.
back marquee here, number
It was
43,
only
Xander.
warning 1. Good. Stay off the
Unscripted
wall.
and Extinct Bonnie are catching up to Xander, who is the first back marker of the race. Let's see if he
He had some
slows
issues at the
Unscripted
beginning of
down
this
and then
race.
Unstinct can make a move on him.
Yep. Fuel runs in this league tend to run 20 laps, so we'll see how long the drivers all stay out today. I'd imagine they're going to try and stretch it as far as possible, but I don't
Extinct.
know. Your friendly reminder to look at your
Extinct
fuel.
huge momentum around the outside. He's going to be able to be there by 1 and 2. See if he
Almost
can
cleared
make a
going into
move.
the corner.
Almost clear going to the corner.
Unscripted kind of
Unscripted
pushing
is
him
going to
up there.
squeeze him on the high line. That might be the wrong play, though, because Extinct's going to get all that momentum and he's flying past him.
Unscripted late lunge under him.
Oof.
Unscripted is going to get cleared by
The
Extinct
momentum
once
is
again.
so strong, it's actually impossible
It really is.
to catch up to
You
him with the low line.
you
You
gotta wait
have
for a
to drive
mistake.
high to low. You have to drive high to low.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
there goes Xander almost crashing into the yellow barrels on the inside wall. Extinct
Xander,
Bonnie's going to be in the pits here.
Extinct Bonnie in the pits. I'm
And Xander's
gonna
crashed
call it
on the
clean.
inside wall. Spun out
Xander, if you're
on the
lagging so
apron.
badly or doing anything else, yeah, pull it in, Xander. Uh, I would
Extinct in the pit.
recommend
Going to miss his pit
disqualifying
box.
yourself.
He's getting tires and fuel.
Tires and fuel for
A
Extinct.
full pit right here.
65
Extinct
is
with a
pit
full
speed,
pit.
Extinct Bonnie. As we have only in the pit lane, let's see what he grabs. As we are almost 3 wide in the back, which is now the front, and
Huge middle
Unscripted
pack
is
battle
going to be
here.
leading by around 4 seconds. He is coming into
Honk is
pit
coming
lane,
out on top.
as this appears to be around the pit window. Top 3 have all pit now.
Pass around the
Extinct is already
outside. They're
coming
trying
back
to hunt
out.
down Henry here.
Xander, pull it in. You're being
Honk's gonna
parked.
drive a
Unsafe driving.
really high line, keeping it clean. He's gonna lose
Only
momentum
is
on the wall tap.
gonna come out of pit lane a little ways behind Extinct Bonnie. Thank you, Xander. Very smart and also kind of you. As the battle is
Honk's
not
not gonna
really
lose
on at
momentum this time,
all.
but he's gonna
Let's
give a
see
bump
what
for
Unscripted
Kaz,
can
giving
do.
Kaz the momentum. He needs to
Unscripted
engineer a
might have
move
only taken
around.
right sides here.
Kaz
He's
with a
going to
little bit
come
of an
out like
unsafe
right with
entry there.
Extinct Bonnie again. Unscripted just a little ways back from Extinct. The undercut is almost always more effective in
This
the short
overcut might be
run.
crazy though. Honk and
It
Henry
could
are
be,
still going.
as we have Business down pit lane. He's exiting pit lane right now, actually. And Caston is also in pit road. Henry and Honk going for massive overcuts here. Xander, if you want to get photos, that's totally fine. Or just do what you want to do. As we have, I don't know who that was. I think it was Unscripted with a
In front
really,
of Henry.
really weird
Oh,
incident.
very scary there. Xander
As
trying
we
to
have
safely
Caston
exit
coming
the
back out of
track.
pit lane. He's going to be slow.
There's going to be Unscripted, who's currently actually getting hunted down by
By
Henry for
only.
a lap. Henry's going to go into the pits. Now Honk is P1 with
We
a
have
huge overcut on everyone.
we have Caston and Business fighting it out here.
All right, Honk is going to be
Extinct
coming into the pit this lap.
Extinct followed by I'd say probably 5 seconds to Unscripted, followed by another I'd say 3 to only.
That was
As
a
we
good
have
7 or 8
Henry
lap
in pit
overcut. That's
lane,
insane.
massive overcut for him. Honk is now in pit lane as well. I'm sure he was saving some fuel, and that will put Extinct back onto the lead lap, coming around to this next lap.
Snake Bonnie actually came out ahead of Unscripted.
Yeah, and well, there was already a gap before, but because he took the undercut, he just gained more time under the pit stop.
See where Honk's going to come out with this huge overcut. He's going to have a ton more fuel, way better tires, and he's going to come out in third. Slow momentum, though. He's going to get passed by only.
He's
Honk
back in
might
the
be able to
battle.
stick it in fourth with his
He's
ginormous overcut.
Now you got to keep in mind he was in the back slash middle of that big pack that was there before with Cass and Business and Henry. Him being where
I
as
mean,
close
if
to
this
only
race
as he
doesn't get
is,
too many yellows, if this goes green running for a while, I think Honk's strategy is going to
be the
go
best.
crazy in the end
Yeah.
game.
If he can run that stint as long as possible and do what we normally do in endurance races, he could cut off as much as a whole pit stop from the rest of the field, which will be possible, most likely, unless the half point equalizes everybody's strategy once again. Extinct though, just continuing to pull away from Unscripted and only with his high to low line strategy. Unscripted dropped a lot of time, 3 seconds back from Extinct. He was only, I'd say, 1 second before the pit cycle.
Caston is under pressure from Business right now. Business is going to run high to low line. He's going to have a ton of momentum to get right back on the back bumper of
That he
Caston.
will. I'd say Honk is in the best position here. He pit the latest and he came out ahead of the group that he was in, fighting with Only, who was way ahead of that group beforehand. He's going to be looking to make a move for third here.
All
Try
Honk
and
has
get
to
on
really
that.
do now is find some pace in the high to low line. If he can get it stuck, then he's going to be able to fly by Only here.
Yeah, Only going a low to high line that corner. Honk just sticking it high the whole way around. Unscripted seems to be just hugging the line pretty much all the way around right now. I don't know if that's going to work out amazing for him based on how fast we've seen this high to low line work for Extinct. It will basically just be the line that wants to be run, the preferred line. Although a lot of different drivers don't always get the ability to do that, have some skill issues often. as we have a
Here's
4
Honk.
second gap to unscripted now. The gap
Honk
just
has a
keeps
beautiful high to low line there.
gaining
He's going to
every
be
lap.
gaining on only JS.
Yeah. Not very many battles happening right now. The big ones are only Honk, Cass, and Business, with Henry trailing. Only one DNF'd car so far, and that's because of issues with his computer screen. I'd say this is going pretty great so far. I don't know when the race started, but I can always double check.
Here goes Honk right around the outside. Huge momentum, and he shoots
All the
by
way
only.
clear. He is up
Oh
into
my
third.
gosh. What a run out of
But now
3 and
you have to
4 there for
remember,
Honk.
he has a better line than unscripted most of the time here. He's able to run the high to low line a lot better.
And he has 7 or 8 laps fresher tires than
Several
unscripted
laps,
as well.
way more, way less tire wear. Unscripted was like the third person to come in, like 8 laps before Honk even came in. So he's going to have a big tire advantage going to the end of this stint. Extinct, though, 4 tenths further since the last time we checked in. Honk apparently tapping the wall often. I will start penalizing that. Thank you for reminding me only.
Honk starting to taper away from that high to low line,
The
finding
only
it
warnings we've
easier and
had
more
so
consistent
far
to
is
stay.
Extinct and Only, who are both at 1 warning.
Beautiful line from Honk there. Huge speed from
And
that.
Extinct speeding into pit road. That's going to be warning 2. Warning 2. And we now have unscripted ahead. Okay. Sure. I could have given you a pass through, which is the normal penalty for speeding into pit road, but since you aren't getting very many warnings, I don't see why you'd be complaining for just one warning. Don't argue with the official's call. It's in the rule book. Let me pull out the rule book again real quick.
Another 2 tenths for Honk there. Honk is hawking down unscripted here. He's gonna make the most out of his pitch strategy.
Racing rules.
Beautiful line for Honk on 3 and 4. That's gonna get him a ton of time.
Racing info.
Honk bringing down the 3 second gap into the range of a 2 second gap.
Rule number 12. Do not argue with officials or staff. This is Roblox. If you get an unfair penalty or go off someone for doing something dumb, you will get a 30-point reduction. I don't think you want a 30-point reduction. Extinct. I'd stop complaining.
Reese came in with the receipts. Back to the race. Honk is currently pulling on unscripted, though he did lose 3 tenths that lap, probably because he tapped the wall a little bit in turns 1 and 2, unintentional, and it lost him time because of anti-wall right scripts, I'm pretty sure. But on his current pace, Honk might be able to take pole position before his next pit cycle.
Unscripted with a 2.6 second gap on Mr. Honk with another 3 seconds back to Henry, who has another 8 tenths and some change to Only. And Extinct very far back. He made a very early pit stop, it seems.
Yeah, unscripted has yet to go in.
As we have
went
Cass
in
going
very
slow,
close.
I'd imagine he just came out of pit road. Kinda battling with the leader unscripted now. I don't know what happened with Cass. I'd imagine he pit. as only barely gonna make it into pit lane. I don't know if you hit the cone or not, but please try not to hit the orange square entering pit road. Also, if you can, when you're entering pit road, stay under the white line the whole time. Whatever. I'm not gonna pen it. Came in too fast?
Honk
Okay,
bringing this.
warning
Honk is about
2
to
for only.
Honk with a 2.1 second gap. Just a few laps ago, it was a 3.8.
Thank you for being honest only. That is much appreciated. As we have now 3 drivers 1 lap down on unscripted games.
Unscripted's tire wear must be horrible because Honk and Henry are both making numbers on unscripted here, with each
Yes,
lap
they
gaining
are.
a few tenths.
Henry, stay off the wall. That was absurd.
Or it might be
Warning
because of
1.
unscripted's low line. He loses so much time sticking low there. Honk is now within a second back of unscripted.
I might just like
Unscripted's
go
really
up
trying to
and
push
zoom
the
out
stint.
so I can just see the whole track easily.
Is there a stage here? Is it a 75?
Yeah, 75.
Okay.
We are only half point. As we have unscripted into pit road. Good entry for unscripted. Or no, that is business apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unscripted is
I'm
still
looking. I'm
going.
looking from a top-down view, and your schemes are like almost identical from the top down.
Honk huge momentum onto the front stretch.
Gaining on unscripted a lot here. Only a 7/10 gap. But you gotta remember, only a few
Unscripted
people
half
at
wall.
pit.
Honk is past him.
Unscripted has
Fly by.
run out of
Unscripted is having an
fuel.
issue. I
Oh,
believe he
he
ran out
ran
of
out of
fuel.
fuel.
He
Oh
could not
no.
push in another lap.
That's very unfortunate. Honk has now taken the
Honk is
lead.
taking first, and he
I
has
think that might be a
much more fuel.
retirement to unscripted. Oh, unscripted did a me at Charlotte. There it is. So I think that is unscripted DNF from the race, unless he knows the way to get it back going. I don't know if there is a speed script anywhere, though. Unscripted, you do what you need to do. Honk leading the race by 3 seconds over Henry. Honk, mind you, was the last person to pit on the last stint, and Henry was also one of the later people to do it. Unscripted, are you DNF'd? Henry in the pit lane now. Is there speed scripts? Do you know? I'm sure you'd know. You don't know. Great. Well, we'll find out.
Henry Honk not under any pressure whatsoever. The people behind him only is 2 laps down.
Yeah, just go to the infield.
Only's gonna
Alright,
get his lap back.
we have business, both 2 laps down. Tough break for unscripted. Ran out of fuel. Unscripted, if you really, really, really want to, I'll let you grab a different car.
Honk
Henry coming out of
into
pit
the
lane.
pits.
Honk coming into pit lane.
Coming into
Honk
pits.
very
Low tire wear
fast.
is very scary pit entry, but he's there. There
Good
goes
re-entry. Good
Extinct
entry.
around
You said you were
to
gonna
the
fix what?
on the lead lap.
The speed issue. The like if you run out of fuel. Well, if you run out of fuel, you should be DNF'd anyways. Like that's just how it would go. While you're there, you should check if there's.
Tires and splash for Honk.
Ooh, that's gonna be big. Unscripted.
It's gonna be huge because he
While
needs
you're
to hit
just chilling,
stage.
can you? Yeah, they get pushed back, but like yeah, if you can unscripted, if you can check if the splash gives you a variation of fuel, that would be very nice of you. Because that is the only reason that I wanted the pit system from last week. So if you can check that, that would be amazing. And also now you can probably open up the cup practice as well. Everybody very spread out. Honk, try and stay off the wall. I think you hit the wall, but I don't know. Plus 250. I thought it was always plus 400. What's it supposed to be? You can just tell me it in Discord since it's tagging. We have Extinct in first by a large margin to Caston. Extinct, though, was the first one to come in, I'd imagine, since he came in at the tune of 56 laps. And speak of the devil, he is in this lap. Thank you, Extinct, for slowing down to the proper speed.
I don't think Extinct's pitch strategy here is gonna
I don't
help
think
him
it
a
is going
lot.
to be very good.
I don't he's gonna go a lap down most likely. I don't think he's gonna have the ability to gain all that time back before
Yeah, Unscripted, if
stage.
you can, like, show me a screenshot of it, it's always, like, I can show you a recording, but it usually gives 400. I don't know what you want it to give, but I feel like it's always been 400. But a half tank would be, like, preferable. Because that's what I thought the
Extinct is on
splash
the
was of
back
the first
stretch.
two.
Honk and Caston, the leaders now, chasing down Extinct. They might put him a lap down here. I don't believe Extinct's gonna be able to hold on
I believe
and go
Extinct
all the way
only
around.
went for a splash on that pit
That's
stop.
Caston into the
Caston
pits.
in. I'd imagine Honk is going until stage here.
Honk is definitely
Caston,
going
that
until
seems
stage.
really fast, Bubby. Cast speeding in pit lane, warning one.
Henry right behind Honk. Henry might not be able to go to stage though, judging by the pitch strategy of everyone else around.
Honk and Henry, I'd imagine, are the two people that'll be able to make it to the end of the stage. You're gonna add a pen system again? You mean like if you go in too fast, it makes your car red, or like what? That would be like amazing. As we have Caston coming out right with Extinct. Gonna fall back even more. Yeah, I remember the cone detector thing. That was really fun. It was honestly good. I enjoyed being able to decide which
Honk ran in a
side to go
beautiful
on for
line
the
there, had a
restart.
low.
Honk and Henry separated by 5 tenths.
Honk gained a 110 flat lap. He's trying to run away from Henry here to solidify the lead into the stage. 3 laps to go till stage.
Honk, stay off the wall on entry and exits, please.
That will tap. Henry's going to gain a few tenths from it.
Honk saying Q. I'd imagine he's coming into pit lane because of that. Alright. Honk into pit road. 2 laps to stage.
What is Honk getting the pits for?
He's probably going to pit early so that he doesn't have to pit under stage, and he'll come out and restart in first. Interesting strategy from him, not getting any stage points. Coming around to the final corner, it is stage. Henry will win stage, followed by business and only. Back it down to 75.
I don't know if this is the
Cass
proper
going for the
strat for
overtake
Honk.
on Extinct. That was very close. Well, Caston's also a lap down. Pit road is closed. Honk's
Car
car
broke.
broke
Honk,
apparently.
what's wrong?
Did you run out of fuel or what, Honk? Caston angry at Extinct. Caston, I did not say you could get your lap back yet.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Do you have a recording that you could check?
He did get the splash. He got
Yeah,
the splash
you only got a splash. You might have run out.
around like 65. Yeah.
Do you know what fuel you were at when you came in? Pit road is open. Laps cars may get their lap back now. Yes, it is only one stage.
Caston
It
is
is
65
65.
fifty.
We told you that, everybody, that at the beginning of the race.
Guess I'm gonna come up here and appreciate a little bit.
I do believe Honk ran out of fuel when entering his pit box.
Yeah, I think so too. Uh, Unscripted, what would you do if Honk ran out of fuel? Would you let him get a new car?
No.
Okay. Honk, sorry, you're DNF'd. As we have Caston into pit road.
What the rules are.
It is going to be Henry, Business, Extinct.
Honk got a splash around
Only.
like lap 60-ish.
Yeah.
Then he went all the way. Or he attempted to. I'm going to assume that the
And then
splash
it is
was
going to
barely
be
not enough.
Caston in last.
And that is why he ran out of fuel. So Honk is going to be DNF'd.
We will be
And-
restarting next lap, assuming nobody wants a red flag for a quick break.
Honk,
I'm
he had a
gonna assume we
pretty
don't
pretty
want
solid
any.
race so far. Just a little silly mistake, and it costed you. So
We will be doubling up on the back stretch.
now we have Henry in first, Business in second,
Unscripted,
Extinct
you're on the
in
stage
third.
now, right? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So, what was the splash supposed to be? Because I swear it gave you 400 earlier in the season.
I thought it did too, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it like glitches out and accidentally gives you double.
And we are green.
I have no
Small
idea
jump from
what happened
Cass.
there.
Good job letting off.
No jumps from the rest of the grid.
No jumps from the rest of the grid. But yeah, if it gives you double, then that would just be really bad. Cast in.
Yeah.
That was very bad of you to do.
Henry running a huge drop line there.
I feel
very
like
violent
splash
drop.
should just be like half fuel, because I feel like half fuel is better than 250.
A quarter.
It'd be used a lot more often.
Here's the thing: how much faster is getting a splash than getting full fuel?
A fair bit.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
But you could make it a
if
bit
it's-
longer.
If it's like half fuel,
If you
and-
only take a splash, then you're sat in your box for like a half
Oh,
second.
lot of
oh,
contact
Extinct
there.
holds on to it after slamming into Henry's back. Might be a brake
Wow.
check there, but Extinct brakes quite late on this track, so
Yeah, that is true. Extinct fallen all the way to last place. But yeah, the splash only
Yeah.
takes like 1 second in the pit box. It feels like
and how much is full fuel?
full fuel.
Whoa,
Oh
more
my
contact right
God!
back.
Only careful. Thank you. Only I think full fuel takes what, like 6-7 seconds, because once you, well, it'd be more like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
If you take
so
4 tires and fuel, then when you get done with all the tires, it takes a little while longer for the fuel part.
Oh, contact in the back. 36 and the 12 get into it.
Just a bit of racing.
Oh,
Only with a very much unhappy response. Stop acting like Extinct Bonnie. That was like a slight bit of a shove.
letting him know he's not happy. Extinct gaining a lot of time on Business down the front stretch, taking it to the high side. Business is gonna block.
the fighting
Onto the low
behind
line.
with Business and Extinct it's letting Henry just run away with it right now.
1.25 second gap right now to Business. Business parking the bus like a true madman. 1.6 now the gap. Henry gained 3 tenths. 3 tenths that lap, basically. Extinct yelling at Business to move. I think Business and Henry are like teammates or also just friendly with each other, so I doubt that's going to happen. Extinct Bonnie.
Plus, it's racing, so.
Plus it's also racing. Yeah.
Oh,
Park the
Henry
bus like
taps the wall. Henry's
Henry
gonna crash
is
out.
dead
Oh,
collecting.
slamming
a lot
into
of
Extinct.
contact. Yellow, yellow,
Oh
yellow.
my God. Well, one car. Nobody really lost time from that. Nobody lost time from that at all. Henry, what happened there, Bubba? Yeah, slow down. Caution. Henry, what did you do,
Holy moly,
bro?
What a wreck.
Henry hit the wall, the outside wall,
I feel
and
like that
then
should not have been a caution, personally.
Wow.
It
I
was
think
it was
so.
single car. Extinct didn't lose time from it. Well, he
But it
did
was a
lose time
leader.
from it, but he immediately gained it back with his line. And Henry in starting in the back. Pit road is going to be open this time.
Henry, you spun in front of the field, but whenever you hit people, like it, they kind of acted like you're light as a feather and went through you. So
Yeah, they really
you didn't
did.
actually cause anyone else to lose traction whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like no one even lost grip. You just got pushed out of the way.
Okay, let's see if people come into pit road. Pit road is open this time. Bro, this race stream is going to be like kind of boring, but also kind of interesting because I am just like way over top of the track. And everybody down pit road.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I'm like way up here. I can see the entire track from my angle.
And this is how you're using to officiate?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
Tracks like a mini Daytona. Oh shit.
It does look like a mini Daytona from right here. Business out. Honk. Are you trying to stand on me?
Yes, I'm gonna stand on you.
It takes so long to go up or down.
That's why you have to use spacer control.
Yeah, I'm using space personally.
No,
Bro, you keep missing, bro.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it eventually.
I don't trust. Oh, he got it.
Got it.
We're good. See how this is
I
like
win now.
a good officiating spot?
That's
Double
all
up,
that matters.
double up, double up, double up. We're gonna go green this time. Double up, double up, double up.
Very late doubling there. That's super nice.
Green.
And it's green.
Henry slept on his own restart. Love to see that.
It looks like Cass is the only person who was really ready for that restart.
Yeah.
He didn't even jump it. He just went. Cass is gonna get a move on only done immediately. Everyone's sticking to the outside lane. We're already single file. Extinct dropping aggressively low there.
Yeah. Business out in the front. Extinct
Cass
in
also
third.
almost dropped on top of only. Like he almost murdered him.
That tracks. It is Caston. Caston slow on the backstretch. Gonna block only. Only going to the low line. I wouldn't be surprised if only slides up. Brakes extra
Oh,
hard and gets dropped back to last. Henry now on the back of business. Let's see what happens. Henry, stay out of the wall.
drop low very quickly there. He's gonna have more momentum going on the backstretch.
Looks like it was about equal actually with the high lane momentum over the drop down. Oh
Ooh,
my god, that was close.
really good block from business there.
Yeah,
Got
very,
right in
very
front of him.
close. Fishtailing a little bit.
Enter to
Henry in
the
the
outside, but
wall,
he
gonna
taps
lose his
wall and
momentum.
loses momentum.
Extinct now on his ass.
Henry's taking pressure from behind rather than giving it out forward now.
Yeah, so true. Henry really fishtailing. He must have only taken like right sides or something if he's going that sideways into a corner.
Henry did actually comment earlier that he had no left side tires for a good portion of this race so far.
Oh,
So
wow,
he
bro is
might
only
only be
taking right
going with one
sides.
side. I don't think it saves enough time in the pits for it to be a valid strategy, though.
I think it does personally. It does save a fair bit of time to only take the right sides.
Battle again between the 36 and the 12 in the back.
Yeah, the two yellow cars cannot stay off each other. Only looking low, looking high. Cass blocking onto the apron with like his life depends on it. They've lost an entire
Oh,
2 seconds to the lead group because of it.
I got
Only
interesting
going
flashbacks
onto
block.
the
to
apron
Henry's
there
crash a
too.
few seconds ago. He almost
Interesting
slammed
blocking
straight
by
into those
Henry
yellow
there.
barrels.
Only already lost. Only and Casson have both dropped back 2 seconds from this lead group because of the battling
Surprisingly,
that they have done.
Extinct hasn't been making much ground
Extinct
on the
has
group
not.
ahead of him.
Henry is just moving up here a lot. He
Huge
has learned
momentum
the
there.
line and he is going for the win. It is 52 laps to go as of right now. Honk or Business slow onto the backstretch. Henry lets off there. He wanted to go for the high lane and got blocked off. Everybody going
Henry
high
huge
to low
momentum.
lane
He's gonna be
now,
around the outside
except
here.
only
Dives
the only
low.
one. Fish
He's gonna
tailing.
back out. I don't think he's gonna. Never mind. He's gonna
He's
try
in
and stiff
there.
it.
If he can steal some of the momentum from Business, he could have gotten that. Unfortunately not, though.
Extinct now actually making ground because of the battling up front.
He is, I'd say, a fair bit closer. Yeah, 2/10 closer than he was last lap. Henry going for the inside again. Let's see if he can get it to stick. Big
There he gets the
contact
stick
there.
after a little bit of a bump to make Business drop
Pushed
momentum.
back on the
Shove up.
outside.
There goes
Caston,
Henry
what
around
are
the
you
outside
doing?
with momentum. And he's going to get the move done. Henry has taken pole
Unscripted,
position.
what is Caston doing right now? Caston warning 2 and 3. You can serve a drive-through here in the next 2 laps.
Seems like Henry breaks very early compared to the rest of the drivers here.
Yes, he does.
Henry, once again, just got rear-ended by Business the same way he got rear-ended by Extinct. Henry might be
Only I'd
slightly
stop
brake
trying
checking the
to
drivers.
wreck Cass. You're just losing yourself time. He already has a drive-through penalty. Only warning 2, stay off the wall. Saw you wall ride that. Cass might be pulling it in and DNFing, or he is serving his drive-through, one or the other. We will see.
Business is falling back after tapping the wall. Extinct is now right on top of him.
Henry going from the
Extinct's going to try
extreme
and
high
find the
lane to
gap
the
low. He's
extreme
not going to
low
get it.
lane.
He's going to give him a bump, a push forward. And Business is going to gain some time back on Henry.
5/10
Bringing
gap.
that
He
fight
actually
back to
lost
the
a
front.
10th, according to the leaderboard. Doesn't look like it on screen, though. Only has
Extinct's
lost
huge
a
momentum.
lot of time from Cass's shenaniganery. I don't know how Bro is still in Cup Series. He does this every single time. But, alas, we must put up with it. Back to the front. 3-way battle still. Extinct might be getting held up a bit from Business. I would not be surprised. Henry breaks really early and dives it in really low pretty early there in the lap. Extinct with a momentum going for the high lane. Not quite there yet. Business covers it off.
Extinct. Oh, he's going to get blocked by
Pushed
Business.
into the
Business
wall.
shoved
Extinct
right
warning
up
2.
into the wall. Switchback. Squeeze there. Almost pinned himself to the wall. He's going to get a push. Henry's on the high lane.
Actually,
He's going
that
to be
would
able
be
to come
drive-through.
back.
I'm going to keep it at warning 2, though. Extinct now into the lead. Caston still doing his laps,
Both
hoping for a
Extinct and
caution.
Henry hitting the wall mid-turn. It's going to allow Business to
Squeezing
right
Henry
back
a
into the
little bit,
fight.
forcing him up to the high lane there. Henry
Ooh.
trying to get below Business, try to go
Deep
for the
dive from
crossover, but
Business.
didn't work. Henry is going to stay on the outside. Business tried to cover it off. Not well enough, though. Henry, stay out of the wall.
Henry, big wall tap there. He's going to lose so much time there.
Actually
Business
got
with
a
the block.
much better run out the exit because of that wall tap.
Business blocked it, though. Took all the momentum away from him.
Henry
Henry's
onto
going
the
to come back up the
inside. This
inside
could be
here.
a 2-lap pass here based on what we've seen in the past with Henry and Business on the inside. Henry with a big
Henry hits a bump.
squeeze, hits a bump and loses all his momentum once again. Caston about to fall into the clutches of Extinct Bonnie. As it is Extinct, Business, and Henry still. Henry riding Business's ass for that corner, as only is staying around 6 seconds behind the rest of the field. And Caston is hovering at around a 19-second gap and dropping. Cast stay off the wall on entrance and exit. Only dropping back another second that lap. Probably only a few tenths in reality, but yeah. Henry's still trying to work it on the inside. There is a second gap between them and the leaders. That has gone up by another 2 tenths this lap. Henry is ahead on the leaderboard and barely
Oh,
ahead on
Henry's gonna
track.
get himself pinned.
Henry,
He did not
don't
give
do that
Business
again,
enough
please.
space.
That is just losing you time to the leader. As we are 37 to go. 1.8 seconds now the gap. They have lost a lot of time with that little kerfluffle. As 7.5 seconds is the gap back to only.
Business making
Extinct
some
coming
good
down
blocks
pit
here.
road. Two new leaders
Henry at
are
the
Henry
inside.
and Business. As now only 5 seconds down on the rest of the field. Extinct looks to be going a little fast down pit road, but I cannot verify anything. Business down pit road. He is responding to Extinct. Henry staying out though. I'd imagine he's going to try and extend that fuel run for as long as possible. Friendly reminder to make sure you don't run out of fuel. You will DNF if you do. Only stay off the wall. And only has run out of fuel. DNF. You're welcome, only. What timing?
Only has DNF after
Yeah,
running out
the
of fuel.
timing.
We're down to 3. Oh no, we're down to 4 drivers.
Down
now.
to 4
Yeah,
drivers.
that timing was crazy. Oh
Unfortunate for only.
Yeah, always remember to watch your fuel gauge. It's kind of
Yeah,
an
I
important
forgot
part
to
of
do
each-
that at Charlotte
it
and
might be an
lost the
important part
race
of the
for it.
race. As soon
People
as
are
you see
losing
people start
races
going to
for
the
this.
pits.
yeah. Once it gets like to a certain point, the fuel just goes down like extremely fast, and I don't know why.
And Caston into pit road. Only if you can pull it onto the infield. That would be very much appreciated. And also, if you can, stay out of Caston's way.
Okay.
Or do that instead. That works. Henry, only one yet to pit. Not your fault, that is true only. Extinct 1 lap down. The entire field 1 lap down. I believe Caston is now 2 laps down. I would agree with that only.
Henry is really extending this run. Wow.
Yeah, he's trying to do what Business did in the or not Business, Honk did in the first stage. It seemed to work.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it would work just as well now. Extinct, stay off the wall. I mean, you already had a pass through only. You don't need an extra clip for it. Oh, so you can protest. I think it's on the race stream. At least majority of it would be. Since I've just been chilling, being able to see the entire track. Henry into pit
Henry's down
road.
pit lane.
Only if you want, you can
Alright,
go onto
there
my
we go.
YouTube channel and poke through the stream for it. Because I am just like way above the track looking at everything right now. And have been since like stage.
Yeah. I don't know.
Henry's overcut might be a little bit too
Too ambitious,
Too much.
possibly.
There goes Extinct. Henry's now,
Henry now
I
out of pit
believe, in
road.
3rd.
He is out of pit road. Extinct into first.
Extinct into 1st and coming around to put Henry a lap down, possibly.
Probably will not happen. Henry will have fresh right tires. I doubt he'll have anything on the left tires still. Only 14 seconds down out of a 19-second lap time. I'd imagine that gap is going to cut down a lot. This could be Henry's last pit stop of the day, depending on how far he's going to be able to extend this fuel run. But he is needing to stay off the wall, Henry. That means you, Bubba. He was absolutely cooking for one corner there. He was hitting the wall a few times, though. Extinct getting very close to hitting the wall on entrance. 1.8 seconds is the gap to Business, and 1 lap is the gap to Caston. 1.5 laps, probably, is a closer estimation. Very tame race, just like Michigan, I must say. Caston, warning 1, stay off the wall. I don't care if you're a lap down, stay off the wall. As the gap has closed by 2 seconds to Extinct from Henry. Business is also closing in on Extinct a fair bit. Now, oh wow, a whole like second from Business.
Yeah.
Extinct only pit 1 lap before Business. Business reacted to it, what Extinct chose to do for strategy. We will see how that plays out. Business now on the back bumper of Extinct. 1/10 is the gap going into the corner. Extinct pushing him into the wall. That's going to slow them both down there. Business with the crossover now on the inside after the incident. Henry has gained another 5/10 on the top 2. Extinct coming down pit road. Extinct, this will be his last pit stop of the day with 20 laps to go. Fuel runs appear to be around 23 laps. So, and here we have Business coming into pit road as well. Let's see here. Henry pit, I'd say 5 to 10 laps after them both. So Henry could only have to take a splash, if anything, during this next pit cycle. Henry now in the lead. Extinct and also Business, I believe, are a lap down. Business taking a very long pit stop compared to Extinct. He is very far down the order, or very far back. He's going to get lapped almost by Extinct. Probably will get lapped by the time he gets back up to racing speed. Extinct 1 lap down, I'd imagine. Business is 2. Caston back on the lead lap. He is in 2nd place. Caston stay off the wall. Don't think I didn't see that. Everybody keeping it pretty calm. Only 4 people racing anymore. Field started at 8 and has now dropped significantly. Extinct apparently managed to get up to 205 miles per hour. Bro is cooking with fire, and also not cooking with fire because I don't think he's burning gas when he's over 200 miles per hour still. Henry going with a very, very big high to low line there. I don't know if he's as consistent as Extinct is at it, but he should be doing well. Also unscripted, what's the update on the Cup Series practice opening?
I don't know, because I still have yet to like add a whole bunch of stuff. Because Texas World's gonna be restrictor plates, so
Ooh.
meaning super speedway racing.
What's the restrict? Wait, it's gonna be super speed. It's gonna be flat out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck that shit, dude.
With draft and Highland, yeah.
Joy. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
As there is 1 lap down with Extinct and Super Spackhead. And only, I'd say, 12 seconds to Caston. Caston has actually gained, I'd say, around a second that lap on Henry. 12 laps to go. Let's see. Henry, reminder to look at your fuel gauge once in a while, Bubba. Caston, same to you. You both have not pit in a very long time. 12 seconds still is the gap to Caston that lap. Business and Extinct both saying pretty equidistant to each other, and also Henry. I doubt they are going to unlap themselves. We are about to come to 10 laps to go. Business and Extinct gain a lot of time on the entrance and lose it all on the exit. That lap, however, Henry has slowed down significantly. I bet he is fuel saving and will be coming in the near future because of how slow he was going onto the front stretch. Business now coming to unlap him. Henry not into pit lane yet. Business with massive overspeed. Henry is certainly lifting off and coasting there. He does have a very, very large gap to Caston.
It
Caston,
is
mind you,
9
is
to
at 2
go,
warnings
or
once
10 to
again.
go. We're in the final 10 laps of the race. We're going to have to see here if Henry has the ability to go for the
30
entire rest of the
laps.
race.
This will be a 30-lap stint if he manages to do it. About to get passed by Extinct for his lap back. You can just see how much faster Extinct is going compared to Henry in the corners and a backstretch. Henry keeping a lot of momentum just from that cornering. I'd imagine he could just like not even hit the gas at all and still make the corner and drop down a lot. Very bad corner from him there, though. He will certainly have to give it some gas through there. Extinct kind of getting more inconsistent with his high to low line. Has lost a lot of time on Business here. Let's see if Business can catch up to Caston, though. They are all on the lead lap now. If Caston gets past, that will be for position. And I'm sure he is very happy with a second place position right now. Caston. Last warning. Stay off the fucking wall, bitch.
At the current rate, I don't think Extinct has the pace required to go all the way around the track and catch back up to Henry.
I don't agree. I think, or I do agree, I think that he won't nearly be able to do it. Henry appears to have thought he has saved enough fuel. He is keeping 12 seconds to Caston. Either that or Caston is slow as a motherfucker. Probably the second option. Henry, yeah, how have you lost 7/10 while Henry is also fuel saving, dude? Extinct warning 1, stay off the wall. Business warning 1, stay off the wall. Oh, my bad. Well, it was supposed to be business warning 1, stay off the wall, but then also Extinct hit the wall anyway, so. Yeah, stay off the wall.
3 to go.
3 laps to go, coming to 2 to go. And I was disconnected for being idle for 20 minutes. It is in my bio, Mr. Honk. Anyways, I am reconnecting because I was idle for very, very long.
Henry says, I'm dumb. So this might be scary for the amount of fuel Henry has left.
Might be. Overestimated. Well, it seemed to have worked
Bruh,
anyway.
it won't let me TP me to unscripted.
Henry might have actually ended the race with more fuel than he needs.
He might have. I'm in a server by
16, yeah.
myself. What is
There
happening?
you have it. 68.
Even if Henry's a slower driver than Extinct, good pit strategy got him
Battle
the
to
race.
the line. It was Caston getting that spot over Business, barely. Or no, it was Business. It was.
What the fuck was that? I got disconnected for being idle for 20 minutes.
I'm going to check the replay real quick just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Business getting the spot.
Extinct not happy with Caston.
Yes, it was Business. Let me go ahead and stream just to show you. It was, in fact, at
So I believe the order is Henry, then Business, then...
or Cass. Yeah. Let me see if
What
there's
place
a
did
way
Extinct end up in?
I can grab a slow-mo.
I'd imagine.
I'm gonna
Fourth.
assume he was like 3rd or 4th.
He might be fourth. We'll have to check this replay once again. As it
Yeah,
is the white
Extinct Bonnie
flag.
ends up in fourth. Extinct goes last of the remaining drivers after having a subpar pit strategy.
As we have the recording of the. Oh my lord, that was close as fuck. Holy shit.
It was. I think business just got it.
I think business is ahead there.
Well, that's like right after the line. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
business has that.
it.
Okay.
Wow.
That was really close.
That's really close.
Caston only had 6 fuel across the line. That's probably why he lost it.
There you have
Holy
it.
cow. Henry with another
Great
win.
race,
That
guys.
was incredibly close. Holy moly.
That's like my Pocono win, and also my Charlotte
Imagine if
win,
that was the
and
finish.
also my other
Dude,
wins.
If that was the finish, I
That's
would've
like all of
died.
my wins. That finish is like a replica of like half of my wins, it feels like.
Yeah, GG. I don't know. I have to go. That was a really fun race.
How
Yeah,
does
it got
Cup
I
pretty
felt like
Series
boring
do
in the second
worse
half.
than
My
Xfinity?
my car evolved through the whole entire
Yeah.
race.
My car evolved.
I'm not joking, business. You were like slow as fuck when I was saving earlier.
I'm
What
like,
you talking about, chat? Wasn't I the one who just kind of just pulled away?
Yeah,
like,
after a while.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when
but the fact that
I'm
Caston
so
couldn't even
stupid, I
manage to
accidentally
gain time while
multiplied
Henry was
6 by
saving.
6 for my fuel run instead of 3 by. I
Yeah.
accidentally multiplied 6 by 6 to get 360. That's not math.
By the way, how much fuel did you
I
have
did
left?
60 times 6.
How much
I
fuel
accidentally did
did you have
60
left?
times 6 instead of
Henry!
30 times.
How much fuel did you have at
Henry!
the end of the race?
216.
Damn, why were you saving
Are
so
you
much,
stupid?
brother?
Dude,
Yes, I'm
Henry,
stupid. I
were you
accidentally
stupid?
multiplied 60 times 6 instead of 30 times 6 to estimate how much fuel I needed to get by 6 to go.
So you
know.
doubled the
I
amount
probably
of
didn't
fuel
have to
you
save
needed.
more than 2 laps.
I kind of know why. That final
No,
pit,
Caston is
that
not
second
allowed to
to
talk.
flat,
Go to
Like,
General VC,
I
Caston. Hail
was
yourself.
not going to give up, Chad. I was going to the end.
that third to last pit stop, I accidentally had splash still selected because this is the first race
Yikes.
I had with this chassis, and then I chose splash, and I think Extinct did too. I don't know. My car just got faster. We were probably
Other way,
second or
Henry.
first at
Yeah,
the end.
other side, Henry.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. I'm like
Yes, Gavin?
Logano. I qualified pole by 2/10 and then just fell off.
And like
That was so sad.
completely.
And then you DNF'd.
And then you DNF'd.
Yeah.
And then I said make sure to check your fuel right as only runs out of fuel.
Yeah, that was
Way,
funny.
Shit's
on
goofy,
the last
bro.
pit stop, my tires were like the coldest of the set. Because it took me like 0.04 just to get the tires warmed up.
Yeah, my tires. I'd say
Your
after
tires?
the second.
Wait,
the last pit stop,
wait.
I was
Your
like
tires
sliding
don't
all
get
over the
any
place.
worse for. They don't get worse for being
know.
cold. I don't think there is cold and hot physics
No,
in
there
this.
isn't any
No,
cold.
there
it's just
is
like,
definitely.
It took me so what I mean is that it's just like
It's like
took
you
me
get,
so
have to
long
get
to
into a
get
rhythm
good.
again after you pit.
Yeah, after you come out from like a green flag pit stop, I was slipping and sliding a little bit for like two.
Uh-huh.
All right, well,
or
I
one lap.
gotta go
Probably
to the
because
Yap Fest of the
probably
Hayos.
because the turning speed was so much.
Yeah, you're like
But that was a-
you just like go from like super low tire wear to super high tire wear, and you're just not used to having that much turn.
Also, I say that was a pretty
Yeah,
good
I don't
first
know how, but
race.
somehow I'm actually like
Yeah.
fishtail it so
First
hard.
race? What do you mean?
Yes,
Was that your first race?
yes, and not well in NNSR, yeah.
In D-
The
you mean
Clash,
in
buddy.
D2?
The
Yeah,
Clash. I
you did
raced
the
at the
Clash.
Clash.
You didn't
Yeah,
you do
you won.
Daytona
Oh, yeah, you
as
won
well?
it.
Oh yeah. My bad. But this is my first Xfinity race. So, and also my scheme was pretty sexy. So.
Your scheme was pretty sexy.
fire.
It was a really fast.
Unscripted, do you want to
race.
see the next scheme I'm working on right now?
Also,
Here,
I
let
like
me
how
let me
everything
find a
lines
photo
up
of
on
it.
my car. It makes me happy.
Yeah. Did you use wireframe?
Here.
All right. Well, I gotta go. Gotta go have fun outside, hitting
Oh.
balls. So I'll see you guys later.
Oh, the Sour Patch flavor. Ooh, that one's so good.
Yeah, I literally saw
Wait,
your car and was
unscripted?
like, I want to make a copy of that, but Sour Patch Kids. So that's next week's team right there.
Can someone
Yeah.
take a screenshot of me and Cass coming across the line? Because that would be cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to because I disconnected for not moving for 20 minutes.
Who had it then? Who had like
I
the
gotta
Unscripted
figure
finish?
did.
out what my next team is.
Oh, unscripted. Take a screenshot of it and then send it to announcements and say awesome sauce and then just
Oh,
never
by the
say
way,
anything.
unscripted.
Finishing order
Finishing order.
or what?
We'll just send the
No,
screenshot of the
me
like
and
photo
Cass
finish.
Oh, that. Yeah, that would. Dude.
Extinct wants to protest something. I don't know why. Bro's a
Oh,
shitter.
you missed it.
You didn't
Well,
even
I
get a
have to go
drive
back.
through Extinct. I don't want to hear
I
anything
like
from you.
how I can't believe I'm not trying to be mean to especially unscripted, but how do you guys run out of gas?
Dude, I thought I was good for another lap, but like I said, it goes down so quick once it gets to a certain point. I
Closest
was
I got
not
with fuel
expecting it.
coming down pit road was 20.
Yeah,
Like I would get right on the edge.
that's wild.
Oh yeah, when you said splash was 400, I was like, oh, like okay.
Yeah, I straight up thought that Splash was
That like
400 because
splash
it
was
almost
400.
always was. I swear I could go back in like so many different recordings of me grabbing a Splash and it is 400.
Wow, dude, that is close.
It is. That's probably the best one of the year. Even
Of
though
the
it wasn't
first
the
NNSR
finish.
season, I would say that's one of the better ones this year. But overall, between
Oh my
NSCA
god.
and NNSR, I'd say that I have some of the better finishes overall. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I get some
The
like
fact
crazy close finishes, like all the time.
Can't
I
get
was
it.
sweating my ass off at the end trying to get the cast because I was like, I had the tires. I maybe thought I could get back to Henry since Henry was that slow while saving. I thought he only had like, I don't know, 100 left when I passed him. But I guess he overestimated by like a lot, Sauce.
Extinct is trying to protest.
Can't.
I don't know what for. He only got a warning. He didn't even get a drive through that race.
Well,
Well,
I
if you're
guess I'm gonna.
protesting against a driver and they got to pass through, then it won't get like put through
Yeah.
because it's useless.
Anyways, can
There we
I
go.
petition that we
Wow,
remove
dude, that
casting
is
from Cup Series like right
crazy.
now?
Two
Like right now,
one
right now?
thousandths of a second. 2/1000ths of a second. That was awesome, dude.
I was close as fuck.
What's next race?
Next week is off for Xfinity, and for Cup it is.
It is
New
Texas World.
Hampshire? I'm just gonna race the
Um,
rest of the Xfinity
Garage.
races,
Woo!
see if I can.
Texas
I wanna
World.
race.
Texas World is tomorrow.
Hopefully Extinct doesn't win.
Yep.
I have a sneaking suspicion it might happen though.
Yeah, that was a what a race,
But yeah,
honestly.
unscripted.
Xfinity
Can
has
we,
just been really good.
bro? Xfinity. How is
Exactly.
Xfinity
That's
better
why
than
I
Cup?
did That's why I did Xfinity, chat. That's why I didn't do Cup.
Okay,
Yeah.
unscripted. Like right now, how much is Splash going to be?
I don't know.
I feel like there should
No, no,
be
no, no, no,
four
no, 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 no.
settings.
Make up your mind like right now, so I can have it
I have
on
an
stream
idea.
and
Splash
on
is
recording.
1/4. A splash should be 250. A half, there should be half
That
where you
we
get
should
like
add
500.
a half to it. We
Full
should
is
have half.
1,000, and then none is none.
Yeah, like there should be half fuel because
no,
I
none
would
should
have
be one.
won at Charlotte if I had known that it was 250 and not 400 like I had always
Henry's already
assumed.
locked in. He won, so he gets 3 points. 3 wins.
Why? Henry has won
Anyways,
that many times. By the way,
Yes.
unscripted, can you make me a pit box because I had to use a 31.
Yes.
Thank you, Gangy.
anyways,
Who made the? Wait a minute. Who made
Unscripted.
the 30 scheme? That scheme is really sexy.
Dude, that scheme is so good.
Who is
Who
it?
made it?
The
30.
him.
Oh wait,
Who?
you mean the guy with the like it looks like it's supposed to be like Hawaiian or whatever the fuck with like the
Yes,
waves
it
and
is
shit.
awesome.
Oh my god, I love that scheme so much, bro. Hold up. I
Yeah,
found it.
for
It's right
real.
here.
I literally only did to be honest,
Business,
I
it's right
literally
here.
only okay.
Woo!
10, 8, 7,
Oh, dude.
6.
Literally, I did Xfinity for two reasons. It was the Gen 6. Actually three. The racing is better, and three, I needed to make a good scheme because
Different names.
watching the Michigan schemes were kind of sad.
They
Yeah.
really were. Like, holy shit,
Michigan
dude.
teams were bad. Yeah.
They were really not good.
Anyways,
The only good one was Bry because Bry's was kind of
Bryce
like
is kind of clean, but not
it's
compared to the
clean.
new ones.
Yeah, it's clean. Why does it have a door handle? Like his scheme has a door handle.
Yeah, his scheme specifically has a door handle. We don't worry about
Why?
it. Anyways, unscripted. Are points resetting after every round? So into the round of 6 will points
They
reset?
reset, but then like the people who got playoffs points obviously keep those points into the next round.
Okay.
Oop,
So
I
wait,
out
wait,
left
wait, wait,
right.
wait. So will I get the same playoff points as I got going into the round of 8, or will I only get the playoff points from the stage wins in the round of 8?
I was
That's a
okay.
good question. Actually didn't figure that out.
When Extinct, I literally this race, I was
Because
Ryan Newman.
because if it's only from the round of 8, then Extinct would be at 0 points going into the round of 6. Like after the round of 6, he would be at 0 points.
Mm.
But if you total in all the points, including the ones before the round of 8, he would still be at 27.
Oh no, something crazy.
So okay.
Because he
Here's how
is
that
yet to race in
works.
the round of 8.
So say we're in the round of we are in the round of 8 right now.
Yeah.
He locked himself in early in the regular season.
Yeah.
So any points he gains after that, like with a stage win or a win in general, I think those two you get playoff points. You get those. Like I guess I'll show you right here. I will. Let me just.
And
Make a
doesn't the top 3 get points for stages? Like 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, but it's only if you win and you're locked in, you get those playoff points.
Yeah.
So, okay. So say everybody's at 0. And
This is a copy of it, right? Like you have a
Yeah,
screenshot.
this is a copy.
Okay, good. I was about to say, what the
This
fuck?
is the regular one.
Hey, do you guys
He
know what
gets locked
the name? You know where your name is, like on the car?
Yeah.
What
Mhm.
font is that?
For what?
Like the top of your car, like NNSR, and then it has your name, like on the front windshield.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
that font?
I just use whatever
I don't
standard
know.
Pixlr font is. I change up my font from scheme to scheme.
Like I
Like
have
my
no idea.
like hold up, my Sour Patch Kids scheme I believe has like a bolded. I think I bolded it on purpose. Yeah, I made it bold and I put some stuff. But then the one that I had
Oh,
put like on the top of my driver net, I made my own font
found it.
that I always use.
You know the guy who made the really cool scheme? That's
Yeah.
literally it has it. Like that's the font.
Okay,
By
yeah.
the way,
So say Ski gets locked in, that's it for that race. Like he doesn't get the stage points or anything that he got during the race he got locked in at. So if he does get stage points though in the next race, he gets 3. And then whatever he gets until the next round. And then everybody gets reset, nobody is locked in, so Ski gets 3 points. If Ski wins again in that next round, he gets locked in and then he gets reset
Yeah,
to 0.
that makes
all right.
sense. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
go. I'll see
so
you thugs later.
next question. What do you think the odds are that Cass gets kicked out of Cup Series by the end of the season? Because I can throw out like I can go make a compilation video of all the times he has done fucky wuckies with the rest of the field, and also today with Only, which was big fuck off moment. Honestly, like he should be at like a warning. Like, isn't it like 3 warnings before you get kicked out of the Cup Series now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should probably be at 1 at least by now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
And yes, Cass, I do know you're still in the audience. Suck it up. Anyways, yeah, that was fun. I can official like I'd imagine every single race. Except maybe I'd show up a little late to a few because of
Yeah.
Seiko. Because Seiko
Yeah.
races happen like every 3 weeks on Saturdays. And the second round of Seiko is next week, starting at 11, and these races start at 12:30.
Well, that's good because Xfinity's off next week, so
That's true, yo.
yeah. Well, it all lines up.
It all lines up. There it is.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go and do general. Hey, Kitty. But yeah,
I
GTA
like-
movie. All right.
Alright. Rate my officialing.
I think it was good. The only thing is, yellows. You should throw those like a little bit more strictly.
More strict?
Cutting, you suck. I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say I was very lenient on yellows specifically. Because it was
By the way,
like
Reese,
I always went with like you always go with the 3 rec rule. I was like, yeah, I'll just go with the 3 rec rule for now.
Yeah,
And then there's like
Which-
only 1 rec, and then it was just whatever.
but it's like the 3 rec rule, or if it's one of the leaders.
Oh yeah, also in the race rules, it did say you cannot protest. It says you cannot protest if the driver got a penalty. Well, yeah, that would just be for if a different driver got a penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what extinct is on. Hold up, I'm gonna fix the bug real quick that's happening with the general VC and race VC. There we go. Now there's not 2 of me. But yeah, it was the same thing with last week with Bry. It was like super close to not being a speed, but it looked like he had slowed down more after the line and stayed at that speed afterwards, to the point where I would just call that a warning and not like if he was speeding obviously, then I would have called it a pass through.
I hate my cat.
The thunder is.
I'd say with penalizing people, I was like more strict than you, but still very lenient compared to most leagues. I'm gonna be so real.
Get some knee over.
Anyways,
Cutting, should I play World of Outlaws?
the game World of Outlaws. Hold up, I have a friend request. Who is friend requesting me? No.
I don't want to attack Jake, I just want to drop Vince.
Chipotle's Chicken Al Pastor is back, and it's fire on every level. Fresh chicken, hot off the grill, mixed with morita peppers, a splash of pineapple, and fresh lime. It's where fire meets flavor. Chipotle's Chicken Al Pastor. The wait is over.
That looks really high.
It is high.
Whenever you're ready.
Are there any sticks?
Nope.
You sure?
Here we go.
It's time to push your limits.
You're doing great.
Whoa, is that a buffalo?
That's a cow.
The Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Adventure on the edge.
Oh, straight.
Okay.
I love it. First word. Tonsillitis. Nostril. Bill. Hip-hop.
Lippy. Medical bills.
Pancakes. Cash.
Who pays you cash when you have medical bills?
No idea.
Why are you
Dad,
playing
did Dad
Tony
left
Stewart's
my health
Racing?
insurance? Who pays cash to help close that gap?
Okay.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
My guy is locked in.
.com.
Pictionary?
This changes everything.
So does a AAA membership.
Family members only.
When you're a AAA member, you are family. You get roadside rescue plus thousands of discounts, all for about
There's
$1
a-
a week.
You're the best. You're the
What
best.
am I watching on this camera, bro?
There is a wall there.
I'm not paying attention to this.
Are you playing on controller? Oh, what a shitter, bro. I'm watching Creator Series again. My favorite driver is in 4th place. We're doing good. Have you ever heard of Creator Series, Mr. Unscripted Games? It's in team announcements in IMS.
Kind of want to see what games I have on my Xbox. Kaiden, you should get grounded. I love this game. I have not played this in forever.
Also unscripted, I don't think there's a rule in the rulebook that says it has to be like
I'm
a certain
saving
penalty for
resources.
speeding into pit lane, but I feel like it should be a drive-through. If not, just like a warning for a minor speed.
Yeah. I might just make it. I might make penalties officials call.
A what?
Just officials call. Like whatever you feel fits the incident.
Yeah, because Caston was straight up going like, I'd say 70 on pit road the like second time he went down. Like he went the right speed the first time, and then he was like, well, you never told me the pit road speed the second. And I'm like, dude, you've already done it perfectly fine once. I don't see any issue here. Server signings number 2. Expire after 24 hours. I still don't understand why the offer would expire after 24 hours. What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Kaiden, this is how much I grinded this game. I have
What game
just
is
about.
that?
It's called Grounded. It's goated. I have just about. I have almost every bug.
Unscripted,
Stuff
I found
is
another
what I
error
can.
in your rulebook. Number 5, you're missing a space in between doing and these. And also, what's the issue with teammates keeping other drivers ahead? You said any specific suspicious ways to keep your teammates ahead.
Yeah,
Let me
like,
guess, that was made
There's-
from Drop the Gun.
Like it's teammates. That's like
Well,
part
yeah,
of
but
what you do as
I
teammates.
stated suspicious, like putting people into the wall and stuff.
Yeah, like what all we did on accident during the championship race during NSCA. I just want to point out I wasn't I was I was just like I had a super slow restart on the last restart after you TTB'd me because I wasn't like prepared for it at all. And then all we like went a little bit too fast into the entrance of the corner and just walled everybody. I was like, "Oh my god, Ollie, what the fuck are you doing, dude?"
What
And
was
on
it
the
different?
and on the one where James slept on the restart, you just slept on the restart. Like shit
Is
happens.
there another? I'm pretty sure. Isn't there another spear? I haven't played this game in literally forever. I feel like I need to get back into it. But I love this game for the foreverness that I've had it.
The game
There's a
looks good. I wanna get it.
basketball. It is good. I literally, honestly, if I wanted to, I could probably complete it right now. But I just like, I love this world so much that I don't play it. Woohoo! You wanna go see me fight a wolf spider?
I'm gonna kill you instead. How about that?
Whoa.
No. Let me see if I can find an effective wolf spider. These things are annoying as fuck.
I can't wait for tomorrow when no drivers show up and then it just becomes two-man
Hey.
packs across the entire field.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Because like think about it. It's like the playoffs and shit. So nobody's really going to do it cuz there's no like well, that's another issue. It's like teammates aren't like nice to each other really at all. Like they don't show up to races just to help out their teammates. They just like
Yeah.
they just do their own thing. That's why I honestly didn't fire Alwi or Luke this season. It was like, yeah, us three plus also maybe Limes, we got this connection. We'll show up for each other even if we're not in the playoffs and we're going to help each other out if we need it. Like that's just something you should have as a team. That's the reason you join a team. And it just doesn't happen in this league, which is really disappointing. Also unscripted.
Yeah.
We should introduce some upgrades for teams.
Mm.
I can write up an entire Google Doc right now about how that could happen.